Ancient fairy dragon. Odin, what are you cooking here? What are you gonna get? The gateway to chaos. Search for the blackluster soldier. They're cooking. The Magia. And the Crimson Dragon. Gun, what is going on? Some insanity is happening that I can't even wrap my brain around. Plus the Cipher, so they're protected from destruction. Monster, spell, trap, negate. They're protected from destruction. They have another negate. It's 5. I counted. I forgot I had a thumb to count with.
Now's the time. My ever faithful companion, Dark Magician.
In today's tournament, these players are going to be playing without Max C, no Mulcharmies. Raiho is really annoying. When your opponent's monster effect activated on the field resolves, they must discard 1 card or the effect is negated. But it ain't gonna last long. Dark Magician. They're not really activating effects on the field anyway, other than the rod, searching. In TCG, at locals, I play Dark Magician or DDD. The Ryo is back. That changed them into defense position. The Time Lord duel? Was that on Saturday? Beansmith Primite. I'm not playing the Primite. I'm playing Fiendsmith heavy on the Bestials. And you know what? I don't have a hat in the race. I ain't rooting for anyone. But if I had to guess, I would guess that Primite Bestial. No. Sorry. Fiendsmith Bestial without the Primite will do well in today's event. I'm sure the Primite will too. We'll see. I want to. What happens if they play each other? Wave Hiking Caesars, 2 special summon negates, Ogre, the Seal of a Bell. Now the Bell, and there. Oh wait, Baldrake. Baldrake banishes the Ogre before it can be banished by the Called By, and the Ogres pop in the Temple, and they still got 2, 3, 4 interruptions. Requiem will tribute. They summon nothing because Caesar negates. Triple Tactics talent is now activatable. Yep. Drawing 2. Bonfire. Adding Poplar. They already blew up their temple. The Caesar will negate it and destroy it. But the Poplar will go to the back row. And then they could summon a Doom Dragon. The Caesar tributed, returning the Poplar. The Seal tributed the Caesar. But the Seal's not summoning. Baldrake is another. There's a Bell, but there's also the Baldrake, which will tribute another monster, light or dark, to banish Xyz Synchro Link monster that the opponent summons. There's the Bell, negating the original, and they still had the Baldrake. Droll. Well, see, the thing is, Fiendsmith doesn't care about Droll. Now, the talent is going to look at the hand, returning Irene. But there's an evenly matched as well as a lightning storm. So with that information, let's see what kind of field they set up. Requiem. Tribute to summon a Lacrima. Lacrima sending Engraver. They equip the Requiem to the Lacrima. They send those to summon the Princess. And now they're going to do a Caesar in defense position. So it doesn't matter if we can even lead. And the Lightning Storm don't destroy him in defense position. and they have a droll. They committed a card to the field. Can't evenly. Requiem, Tributing, Lacrima. It's crazy. Typhon. Typhon will return the Caesar to the deck and destroy the Lacrima. They could set their back row, but it'll be wiped out by the Duster. And there's an Ash. What does this do? The aggro stars lightning Yugioh. Well, it's not going to do anything because it's not on the field. What happened to the Typhon? Whoa. That's how I was asking earlier. How do we use the... Oh, it's Paradise. They use Paradise. Wait. So the Lacrima... Wait. Hold on. Let's go back here. Lacrima activates in the grave to summon Requiem. Requiem tributes and summons Lacrima from the deck, which sends the Paradise. The Paradise sends Desiree, and when the Desiree hits the grave, they return the Requiem to send the Typhon to the grave. They have full 8,000, and the Caesar's 2,800 attack. Don't forget about the Lacrima shuffle back for 1,200. This is 8,200 lethal. Sorry, Nep, but it must have been an honor to play him. Or we've seen so much, I should say. This is still turn 1, and the going to the turn 2 player used Ash and Imperm. The third card that's missing from their hand was returned to the deck by a triple tactics talent. Now we're doing a little knight, Mirror Sword Knight, tributing to summon a big wing Berthomet that is searching for Chimera Fusion. So they negated the Gazelle, King of Mythical Claws. You don't negate the Gazelle. I actually wanted to question that in the beginning, but you really want to negate this guy. That's what I would always wait for. I would know. I would remember that it's the level 5, because they really do have a lot of names. So now Chimera Fusion summon. They would. It's just they both kind of do the same thing, but the big wing Berthomet pluses more. You got the Chimera Fusion and a body. The other one, the Gazelle, and someone told me if I'm wrong, if this is normal or special summon, add a level 5 fiend monster or a Chimera Fusion. But they want this is that level 5 fiend that they're gonna add. I don't know how they summon it. Now you're getting too complicated on me there. Just negate that one. I don't know if they're putting some other kind of negate up ahead of that. That's something else. Little Knight. Banishing till the end of the turn. Is this lethal? Well, now it is. Antoine, what is going on? When you say the wallpaper, what do you mean? The where it says round 1? So that's to let people know that this tournament is hosted by the Guild of Gurus. Ancient Gear. I was calling Ancient Gear the new Tempai. Will they be able to live up to that? Going second against Snake Eye? We'll see. They don't have any hand trap. And now Snake Eye can go into a Fiend Smith line. But it's Infernoid? Snake Eye to go into the Infernoids. And they're not playing Fiendsmith, it seems. This is different? Hold up. Different. Alright, Flambearers, summons Masquerena, we know how that goes. Into the Void, draw in advance, now the Fortress, the Masquerena is gonna link summon. Using the Flamberge, banish the Fortress with the Little Knight. Decatron, sending Anaku, which has the effect Spell Trap Negate. So this Decatron is copying, you can just do that. The Anu is copying the other Infernoid that they just sent to the grave, and that's a Spell Trap Negate. They're activating the advance. They're gonna negate. Does it negate? It negates the activation. And then they have the second advance. The new Tempai. The Golems getting the Wyvern. And now, well, the Golem's crazy because it gets a Tanker and the Wyvern. You get 2 cards. Ancient Gear Fusion, Fusion Summon Gear Giant. That does piercing damage. And we got Cam here again. For winner of Saturday's tournament with Bestial. Fiendsmith Bestial Control. Against Blue Eyes. We're going first. We got plays going first, and they've got so many Bestials that they're interrupting the opponent's plays going second. It's great. What are we gonna do here? Caesar? This looks like a Caesar line. So there's Caesar, plus the Paradise, Ash, and a cross out. We got Maiden of White, setting up the True Light, set the Wishes, Ash the Wishes. We do. There's a Called By. We have a cross out. Cross out the Called By. The Mausoleum, not doing anything for them. The Ultimate Fusion again is not doing anything for them either. But the True Light can summon a Blue Eyes, and then the Maiden will summon from the grave. Did they activate the True Light? They did. They activated the True Light to set the Wishes. Yeah. They can't summon the Blue Eyes. Now, the Wave High King Caesar says, when a spell/trap card or monster effect. Now you have to look at a spell/trap card. I've explained this before, but the True Light face up on the field, activating its continuous effect, not when it's directly flipped, is not, they're not activating the card, they're activating the effect. But if you flip it and activate it in the same moment, then Caesar would be able to negate it because you are activating the card in the same instance. So the Caesar cannot negate the True Light. Otherwise, you would just negate it and be GG's, game over. Now, when you have these Bestials, you don't banish the Blue Eyes that the True Light is summoning. You banish the Maiden that tries to summon after that. Because a lot of times, they're gonna have another way to summon a Blue Eyes. Maybe not in this situation, but definitely going first when they're setting up their field. And now they're Fiendsmith Gaming. Engraver shuffling back a moon to summon from the grave, and now there's a sequence. They still have the Jewess Room in the hand. Speed this up. Desiree. Link it into Agnumde. Oh, sending the True Light to the grave, and that's wiping them out. It's not lethal though. They still got 3,400. Oh. The Agnumde quick effect in the battle phase. That's what I'm not. That's what I haven't been doing. Agnumde quick effect in the battle phase. Summon the Desiree and equip it to the Desiree for lethal. And I don't know who doesn't want to see these matches. We got Master Duel Worlds competitor right here. So Valor negating the Sage, and there's also an Imperm to negate the Spirit. Luigi, what is going on? Good to see you as well. And it's good to be here. Roar, summon a Blue Eyes. Wishes in the grave. I don't understand the wishes in the grave. I don't speak enough Blue Eyes. But we got a seal. Seal plus ultimate. Oh, in this case, it's so that the ultimate can return. The ultimate fusion can return an ultimate dragon to summon a Magia. Magia plus a seal. Now they're going to tract. This Magia will negate. Engraver discarding. Does the Magia negates again? Oh yeah, each type. Monster, spell, trap. Hyphen. And now the seal wants to return the Typhon, but the called by banish the seal. Are we actually going to see a situation where Typhon leads to a win? All they have is Synchro Rumble in their hand and a called by. Synchro Rumble. Summon the Sage. Okay. But it's negated or something. Yeah. Ball Drake. Banishing Blue Eyes. Link summon Moon. There is a called by. So the Requiem will tribute. And now they called by negate. It's not too good here. Can we play through this? Engraver shuffling back the moon. And they summon from the grave into battle, destroying the Sage. They draw Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. No way. What are they playing that for? Fiendsmith game and sequence some of the Desiree. They'll link that into the Agnumde, into battle, and there we saw before. They're gonna activate the Agnumde in the battle phase to summon the Desiree, boost it up, I'm gonna start doing that one. But they got 2 cold buys, a droll, nib, and memento fusion. That memento fusion is not doing anything. So memento versus centurion. Will they play into the Nibiru? I don't think they're gonna play into a nib under a droll. But does the droll really hurt centurion all that much? They add the Trudea, right? And then they place the Trudea face up. This is our 3rd summon. That's number 4 actually. And Oath up. This is 5th summon. They're on resolution. That's 6. There's Nibiru. So the ogre will destroy the blade, but the cold buy banish the ogre. There's a Veiler. Oh, they wanted the, but there's a double cold buy. I forgot about the double cold buy. And now the imperm to chain link 6 imperm negating so that the cold buy banishing the Veiler. I don't even, how do you say all this crazy? They baited with the ogre, and then there was a cold buy. Then they went for the Veiler, and there was another cold buy. And then finally, they used the imperm to negate the dark blade. Moon. And now, but now they have a whole Fiendsmith line ahead of them. Lacrima, and there you go. I guess it's good. But Dark Ruler just sucks. And now it's Duster. Dark Ruler, Duster, everything is gone. But now Oak and Ash are coming back. They put the Snake Eye Diabell into the back row with the Poplar effect. Oak is returning Poplar to the hand. They might be able to have a comeback on turn 3 with those plays. Do I think Blue Eyes is broken? It kinda was. But now with these Fiendsmith cards, Blue Eyes isn't even that crazy anymore, right? Punk is also cool, so I didn't even know we were punking. Anton, I can't wait to see those replays. Hold on to those replays until the end of the tournament if you can. If you want, make sure to hop in early and we can watch those before we begin. Wait, Punk tier? Oh, they're in the second main phase. Roll Kalos plus Apollo. And then the Little Knight, Fiendsmith, Control going second. Will they be able to keep the Blue Eyes under control? We got Magnemite banishing the Maiden. That's what I was saying before. That's how you want to do it. Don't banish the Blue Eyes, banish the Maiden. They'll have another way to summon a Blue Eyes probably. Ogre is going to destroy the Magnemite. Barrel setting the drill beam. So we know there's a drill beam. And that might be their only interruption. We'll see. There's still Sarnier, Druisser, and Boldrake. I don't know what you do with them against Blue Eyes though. We'll see. Sage discard. Oh, there's summoning another Blue Eyes into the seal. Druisser and banish Blue Eyes. And now they're banishing both of their Blue Eyes with the Sarnier and the Druisworm. Turn 0 victory for the freaking bestials, winning on the opponent's first turn. Memento going second has a droplet, 2 droplets. Is droplet once per turn? You can only activate 1 droplet per turn. So do they keep the Tatsu Tsunoshi who? Tatsu no Toshigo, or do they keep the Anguish? Maybe they get rid of the droplet and the Tatsu no Toshigo. Tatsu no Toshigo. Oh, engraver. Search for the tract. And tract. Get the Luri. Discard that, and then the Luri is going to activate to summon from the grave. Caesar will detach to negate, and now droplet discarding the Crimson Tears, as well as another droplet attempting to negate the Little Knight and the Caesar, but there's a Solemn Judgment to negate a droplet. Not many times we get to see something like that. Solemn Judgment negating a droplet. Engraver. Oh, now we're going to summon the Magnum. Magnum searching in the end phase. In battle, they're trying to take out the Dustin and the Drill Beam. They got no choice. They just banish the Engraver. And then the Regain activates to return the Engraver, and they get to draw. Little Knight banishing till the end phase. They have that whole field. I don't think the Drill Beam is going to reset itself though, right?